What up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Now, I've had time to digest all of this shit. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. This Amari Cooper trade. I listen to some dumbass Eagle fans. Not Eagle fan, but Giants fans. I've listened to a few Eagle fans. And I've listened to a lot of Cowboy fans. All that I subscribe. First and foremost, Eagle Speed, welcome back. I know you. I subscribed to your channel yesterday. I watched your shit on Amari Cooper and the Cowboys and how you love the trade because Jerry Jones is a senile old guy or whatever you said. And look, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this right now. It's a great trade for the Cowboys. And for a guy who knows football, I don't understand why you're sitting there laughing because your team, yes, I get it. Y'all had 2 second-round picks, but your team almost gave up one of those second-round picks to get him. Your team was offering a second-round pick, not sure which one, but a second-round pick to get him. Okay? And if the Cowboys hadn't offered a first-round pick, guess who would have got the Amari Cooper? Who? The fucking Eagles. Your team. You want to say that my team paid a high price, too high of a price? Any Cowboy fan that's saying right now. You know, Simon and I don't agree on much or whatever it is. Like, we have our little differences there. But we agree on this. There's nobody in the fucking draft, wide receiving core, that's going to come out of college and produce the way Amari Cooper is producing. I don't want to say now, but has produced. You're going to tell me that there's someone in the draft that his rookie year and his second year, he's going to make the Pro Bowl. That's what you're telling me. And then after David Carr broke his leg and started and played not like he used to play, where he had his MVP season, which caused Amari to drop off, you're going to sit there and tell me that Amari's not a great player? Could potentially be a superstar? Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler. But there's nobody in the fucking draft that's going to give you the production that Amari Cooper is going to get. Did we pay too high of a price? Maybe. But again, who the fuck the Cowboys were going to draft in the fucking draft this year? A wide receiver. Please tell me who is better than Amari Cooper that's in the draft. That's going to make the Pro Bowl his rookie year. Please tell me. I want to know. Because I don't think that there's a wide receiver in this year's draft that's going to make a fucking Pro Bowl this year. His rookie season. I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. So, that's where that goes. So, you know what? Laugh all you want, Eagle Speed, because you would be praising Howie Roseman if he was on the fucking Eagle squad right now. You would. That's a fucking God-honest truth. And you'd be talking about, oh, we only gave up a second rounder, but we got 2, so it's okay. You know what? I'm okay with this trade because who the fuck are we drafting in the first round anyway? That's going to give us Dez Bryant production. That's going to give us a number 1 receiving production. Number 1 receiver production. Who? Nobody. No one in that fucking draft is. That's point 1. Okay? I heard Bad Dog talking about how it's desperation. I heard a lot of Cowboy fans talking about desperation. That it's a desperate move, like they gave up way too much. Whatever, dude. What the fuck ever. Y'all complain that we don't have a number 1, someone to throw to. We go out and get a number 1, and you complain. Simon's is right. You can't have it both ways. You can't. You can't have it both ways. Not at all. You can't give me a number 1. All right, we got you your number 1, and then you go complain about it. No, what this is going to do for the Dallas Cowboys is Amari Cooper is a boss. He's going to fucking get the ball. And if Dak can't get him the ball, if Scott Linehan can't get him open, then the jury's out on Dak right there. Boom, it's all Dak. Dak is the problem. We're giving him weapons. We're giving him a weapon back. You know what else this fucking does? Because again, like I said, I heard a couple of Giants fans talking. Bad Dog being one of them, talking all that shit. For guys who know football, it is very funny. Because you know what? If he ended up on the Giants team, on the Giants squad, y'all be praising and being all excited y'all got another fucking weapon, which would be useless on your team because you don't have a goddamn offensive line to help block for fucking Eli Manning. Do you realize that your best player, Saquon Barkley, not Odell Beckham, Saquon Barkley, is having to juke his ass off just to move past the line of scrimmage? I mean, I just don't understand. There's this other guy that I watch, because I just put in Amari Cooper trade talk, and this guy came up. It's entertainish talk, or I don't even know what the fuck. Some little fucking dude that's talking shit about how the Cowboys got robbed in this, and he gave the Cowboys an FFFF, and the Oakland Raiders an AAAA plus, or whatever the fuck he gave them, because it's the worst trade in history, is what he said. Amari Cooper has 4.42 speed. That is NFL speed right there. And not only does he have NFL speed, he can run routes like no one's business. He's a great route runner. You can put him on any route and he can run it. And not only does us having a true number one, you know what this does for the rest of the fucking offense? It puts our true number one right there, and we'll move Gallup to his spot at number 2, which him and Hearns can play for number 2, because let's face it, Hearns was never a number 1. He was going to be a number 2 to Dez until they cut Dez. Okay? So, we put Hearns there at the number 2 spot, or Gallup. I prefer Gallup right now because he's showing me a little more with his speed. I put Gallup there. And then you move fucking Cole Beasley to a slot position and let him terrorize right there in the flats and all like he normally does. Develop your tight ends. And you know what this also fucking does? With Amari Cooper at the 1 spot, whether he's dropped passes or not, there's a threat there of what can possibly fucking happen. A deep threat. And you know who has to go up against him? Josh Norman. Who's that? He's fallen off. Jackrabbit ain't been the same for a while. And who's he guarding against us? Dez Bryant, who couldn't run routes. You know, who's having trouble getting separation. Now we got a guy who can run routes, who can get open, and who can get who's gonna catch the ball. Okay? So Jackrabbit gone. Done. And then who the fuck are the Eagles gonna put against them? Jalen Mills? Sidney Jones? Get the fuck out of here. Jalen Mills will get burned all day, every day against Amari Cooper. So, I don't understand why Cowboy fans are fronting. You know what? I do understand, because it is the fair weather fucking fans, the oh my god, the Cowboys are doing good, the color of blue is pretty, let me be a Cowboy fan type of fans that are freaking out about this. Because we all know true Cowboy fans knew that the Cowboys were going to go out and get a wide receiver this year in the first round. And let's face it, aside from who, to me, surprisingly, worked out, and Simus, to your point, I was one of those guys that didn't want him. I wanted another linebacker. I didn't want him because what I saw in him is he couldn't separate, when he, made contact with someone. He couldn't shed the block, and he was slow to the ball, is what it looked like when I would watch him. I know he has that sideline to sideline speed, and he can fucking tackle, and he's panned out great so far. He's panned out great. Okay? No, not dick riding like you say, but I admit where I'm wrong. Okay? And another first round that we have got is Zeke. Okay? Our first rounder that we drafted a couple years ago, Taco, where the fuck's he been? I get it. This is his second year. He's finally coming into it and understanding. So, there's that. Other first rounders that we've had, where? Our O-line, that's about it. That's the only spot. I mean, I'm not talking premier position spots. Your wide receiver, your running back, your middle linebacker, your corners. Morris Claiborne, garbage. It's supposed to be a shutdown receiver. A corner, couldn't do shit. Always fucking hurt. So aside from our offensive line, the only home runs we've hit were LVE and Zeke. That's about it. And like I said, you want to know what having Amari Cooper does, I didn't even finish my point earlier. You know what having Amari Cooper does? 4.42 speed. Okay? That's what he's got. That's what he's got. So not only what's going to happen with that speed that he's got, he's going to blow right by any fucking defender that's got him. If the quarter makes one wrong move, boom, he's gone. You're going to have to send safety help. You know what the defenses are fucking doing to our team? They're stacking 8-9 guys in the fucking box to stop Zeke. Why do you think he's not going anywhere? It's not because our wide receivers can't get open, because clearly they're getting fucking open. It's not because our offensive line is garbage that we're not the same. No, we fell off a little bit when Travis Frederick's gone. O'Leary left like a couple years ago. We should have kept him. What we need to do is put Collins there at guard and get Connor Williams out. And who's that guy we fucking signed from the Patriots for left tackle? I forget what his fucking name. Put him at left tackle and put Collins back at right guard. I mean at left guard, and then at right tackle over there, put the guy that we signed from the Patriots. And our O-line is fixed. But you know what? Coaches know more than us. But all I'm saying is, with Amari Cooper there, they're not going to be able to stack 8-9 guys in the box. You're going to have to, if you single cover him, he's going to get open. You're going to send safety help to get him. That takes the guy out of the box. Then you got Cole Beasley in the flat. Go back to doubling him. That takes another guy out of the box. You see what Amari Cooper does to this team already? What it's going to happen? So everyone that's freaking out saying, oh, we gave up too much, we gave up this, we gave up that, we shouldn't have given up a first rounder. Again, who the fuck are we even going to draft in the first round? What wide receiver are we going to draft in the first round? We don't need linebackers. We got them. Okay? And you know what? Simons is right. Come April, we can be back in the first round. We can be back drafting in the first round, probably better than what we would draft now. If you give up a second or a third round pick, a second or third round pick plus a player. You know, give up someone who needs a linebacker, Sean Lee. I know no one wants it, but you know what? Sean Lee's hurt all the time, and LVE's showing up to play. So someone's got to go, because you know what? If LVE keeps showing up and playing the way he does, and Jalen Smith is fucking taking over this defense, that's $10 million of the salary cap that's going to hit us against an injury-prone guy who's going to hurt his hamstring again next year, if he's not going to hurt it here in about 2 or 3 weeks. Taco, I know we don't want to give up Taco, but come on. What has he done? What has he done? He's a first-round pick. What was it, 23rd overall or 24th overall, some shit like that, that hasn't done shit. Randy Gregory took off 2 years, suspended 2 years, and he's back, and he's starting. I don't think it's Taco starting. I know it's Randy Gregory getting most of the snaps. You know? So, we can very well be in the first round again come April. It can happen. If the Cowboys see a guy that they really fucking want. If it's a shutdown corner or a shutdown safety, get him. Get him. But you know what? Earl Thomas is going to be coming off of a broken leg. That's two broken legs on the same leg. Discount. He ain't getting paid. Cowboys ain't paying him. No one's going to pay him. Nobody. He's going to come to Texas, back to his home state. He's going to play for the Cowboys. And we're going to have our safety. And you know what? We're already a top 3 defense. We are ranked 3rd in overall defense. 3rd in overall defense. Amari Cooper is going to open up that offense for us, and we're going to start owning shit. It's going to open up Zeke. Why do you think Zeke can't get 50, 60 yards a game the past few games? Or on the road, I should say. Because they're stacking 9 guys in the box. 8 guys in the box. Amari Cooper is going to relieve that pressure from Zeke. Just because of the threat that could be there. So I don't understand why everyone's freaking out. And what's funny is, like I said, Eagle Speed over there laughing at us, talking about we gave up way too much. A first rounder. Eagle Speed, who the fuck would we have traded? If you see this video, I'm directly asking you, who the fuck would we have traded for? I mean, not traded, drafted in the first round. What wide receiver can you guarantee me that would make a Pro Bowl his rookie year and a Pro Bowl his second year? Tell me what wide receiver. Because I'll wait. Because there ain't no fucking wide receiver that would do that. None. Not with our offense. None. At least we got a guy who's established. And then, I didn't really watch much of it. I mean, his was like a 3-minute video. So, and I watched it right as the trades were happening. Like, when the trade happened, like, I watched it. And all I heard was desperation, and it wasn't a good trade, and we gave up too much. Your team's 1-6, bro. You drafted a running back that's doing nothing for your team. Doing nothing. And you think that next year you're going to go out and get a quarterback and all's going to be fixed? You need a fucking line to block for your quarterback. Do you not realize that? All Giants fans need to realize you need an offensive line to block for your quarterback. Eli has no fucking time for shit. Why do you think he's always checking down to Saquon? Please tell me. Please tell me, because he has no fucking buddy to block for him. And then that entertainer talk dude, this little fucking munchkin looking motherfucker, him saying it's the worst trade in NFL history, that we gave up too much. This guy, I don't know where these motherfuckers come from, who don't understand football and what a player can do just by being on the fucking field. Because I guarantee you, he played no sports ever in his life. Never. What Amari Cooper's going to do is what I just said. He's going to take guys out the box, so they're not going to be stacking 8 guys in the box no more. They're going to have to bring a safety to help. Because who the fuck does the Giants have to cover Amari Cooper? Jackrabbit? No. I see him getting burnt all the time. Josh Norman, overrated lately, the past couple years. Come on. He just had his first INT against the Panthers in what, like 18 games or some shit like that, year and a half? And then what? Who the fuck are the Eagles going to put on him? Because I know everyone's fucking hates Jalen Mills. Jenkins, he's going to have to help. And then the run, defense is gone. It's gone. So these motherfuckers need to step aside, because I guarantee you, if Amari Cooper went to the Redskins, who were after him, by the way, if you went to the Eagles, who again were after him, by the way, and even the Giants, even though that would have been a waste because they already got receivers and can't do shit with them anyway, fucking every one of those fan bases would be ecstatic about getting him. But since the Cowboys did it and placed the first round bid, like Chris Carter said, what's the asking price for him? What's the asking price? Because, and then Nick Wright said it'd be anywhere from a late second round, mid-second round to late second round. And like Chris Carter said, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, what he should have said. Who the fuck are the Cowboys going to draft that's going to be Amari Cooper established? 2-year Pro Bowl. It fell off the last year and a half. Why? Because of Derek Carr. I guarantee you it's because of Derek Carr. After he broke his leg, he wasn't the fucking same. And then John Gruden comes in and starts gutting the team. Yeah. He really wants to play there. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I expect a lot more from you, Eagle Speed and Bad Dog. You should already know. But again, this is just fucking jealousy bullshit that they want to make fun and talk and say that this is a horrible trade. Nah, because if you went to either one of those other teams in our division, everyone, all their fan base would be fucking ecstatic. YT Darius is pissed that we got him. I haven't heard from Desert Eagle, and yes, I follow EDP and Nitro. I haven't heard from those guys. I don't know if they're even going to say anything. But YT Darius, he's there. I know he's pissed that we got him. Eagle Speed, I don't know what you're thinking, bro. because this is a good fucking trade for the Cowboys. And what's funny is you have ex-NFL players, analysts, all saying how great of a move it was for the Cowboys, and I explained all the fucking reasons why it was a fucking good trade. So that's all I got to say. CNS, shout out to y'all. Cowboy fans, true Cowboy fans, shout out to you. Simus, we agree on this, brother. Like, but dude, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to get some better ass fucking glasses, bro. Like, come on, dude. Every time I see you trying to read a comment, you're like this, and all I see is the top head, the bald top of, the top of your bald head, dude. That's all I fucking see. It's fucking funny. You need to get some better prescription, bro. But anyway, Simus, I liked your video. You made a lot of good points. So that's all I got to say. I'm out. Peace.